Hi everyone, it's Samuel. Welcome to a new eMaker Brick video. Now for this new time, we actually have been learning the new EV3 Mindstorms Software programming type, which is it's skipped over the block system. It's now introducing a new Scratch related programming. It is a fairly simple type of software, type of programming. And in this series, we want to closely learn the new software and learn how to use this software to move our robot. Today, we're going to learn about motors and the color sensor. Today we've added on to movement. It's related to the move tank and the move steering blocks. Now we're going to learn more about movement this video, and also how to pair it up with the color sensor and how to use the color sensor to provide support for our straight line, following a straight line. We're going to use our reflective value from the color sensor to learn how to do this. And it's actually called the reflected light intensity. Reflected light intensity. We actually want to see or measure the white and black lines, and the areas where it's white and black, we want to record the number of the reflected light intensity. And you can see that on the white it's 44 and on the black it's 4. This all depends on your environment. You have to record it yourself. Now we can move this, we can see this at the port view, which is on the third tab, and then you click the first block. Now you can see that wherever you plugged in your color sensor, you will see a value for which it reads the reflected light intensity, and you can use this to your advantage as you can measure the white patches and the black strip on your environment, Now if you right click, you can put add comment, and you can add some notes about your programming. Now we're going to use this to write down our reflected light intensity for the different colors that we recorded. Now we're going to put 4 and 46. In order to pick a middle number, we want to add both and then divide by 2, which is just the average value of both numbers. We actually get 26. We actually get 26. 26 is the middle value between white and black, which is the value which we want to stay between, because it's picking up both the white and the black at the same time, which means we'll be walking in the middle of the line. Now we will learn how to play or write this programming which allows us to walk with the line. Now there's a block over here that says start moving at 2 values % speed. This is the B and then C motor, or whichever motors you have plugged in. It goes from left to right, and you can put in the percentage. Now this, it's related to the move tank block from the old Lego programming system. And what it basically does is it just allows you to put in 2 values for your separate motors and run them at the same time, which also allows for some accurate steering or movement, turning of the robot. Now we need a conditional block, in which you can find in the orange group. And we have an if then else block, which means that if the condition is met, it will run the program, and if else, it will run the other program that you have in the other section. Now we can see in our light blue colored sensor block, we see that we have this condition block that we could plug into the if statement. Now we actually, here we can use our 26, our number 26, which we got our average. And if the light is greater than 26, then we want it to turn a certain way. And if else, we want it to turn the other way. Now, depending on which side of the line you want to land on, the ways that your robot wants to turn is going to be different. Now, this is just a conditional statement. Now, if we want it to run forever and let the block run, we actually put a forever block on top of it. Now, we can see that it's easily runs on a straight line on the outside of the edge, but as it reaches the edge where it's turning, because of the wheels and how the programming is set up, it actually doesn't follow the line too well on the outer curve. Now, what we can do is put it on the inside, and now we want to actually switch around the B and C speeds. Now, because we switch sides, we actually want it to set we want to set both the motors as different values than we had as before. So we actually just switch the values around because we're turning in opposite directions now that we're on the inside of the line. Now we can try it now, and we can actually see that this works the same way. This is our lesson for today. It's the walk around the black line. And don't forget to subscribe, press like, and add comments, questions, anything you have on the bottom of the comment section. And we'll see you next time on the next eMaker Brick video.